Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Exclusive.
Guess who's at this again? Jagaban. Jagaban is at it again. He's saying we will dialogue with IPOB, which is Indigenous People of Biafra, and others. Tinubu is coming out to tell us this and what is his narrative. Let's listen and listen carefully. And in All Progressive Congress (APC), presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu has revealed what his government will do to groups agitating for self-determination. According to him, his government will discuss with all agitating groups to address their grievances in search of a peaceful resolution if elected. The Nation reported that Tinubu, who was in Owerri, the Imo state capital, on Thursday rather, to dialogue with trade associations and the private sector. He said his government will also establish industrial hubs across the nation, as well as modernize the existing ones to put the country on path of industrial growth. He said that only peace can guarantee a return of investment, adding that his government would comprise of people from every section that would discuss the grievances with all groups with a view to finding a lasting and peaceful resolution. I guarantee you that my government, our government, and everybody's government will comprise of people from every section of the country. And also, people that are ready to discuss their grievances with every group in search of a peaceful resolution. He says that we will encourage and facilitate leather production in places like Owerri and Aba. At the same time, we shall broaden the opportunity for youth to engage in more international commerce by building more ports outside of Lagos, such as on a port, and that must be activated for optimum utilization. The ports that are connected with railway lines that can evacuate goods without criminality. I envision the Owerri Port, Port Harcourt and Aba Port Harcourt corridors becoming more activated and lucrative, reacting to concern over extortion on the road with several security roadblocks. Tinubu said that there are so many ways to fight corruption. He says we will put together a simple technology, a code. We put together a simple technology code that once you have cleared your goods and you got your sticker either in container or the vehicle conveying it, no agency of the government will be able to stop and extort you again. That will stop all nefarious extortion and exploitation on the road, he assured. Well, assured or not assured, because this is just a word of the mouth. We have heard a whole lot of blasphemies and propaganda because we believe, giving us blasphemy, giving us propaganda, it's all, embedded in Nigerian politicians' brain, mind. As soon as he says this, well, he forgot that he's on record. As soon as he attains the presidency, all what he said, I don't know if he's going to mush it. You understand? Because they will say, promise is like a debt. Or what you need no say sure for you where you will do it. The same way I commended Fashola, because Fashola has been so very, very optimistic in his job. Fashola. Fashola will give you contract. They never bought you where man you know do am. It's not like he's gonna kill you, he's gonna arrest you, but he's gonna monitor it because in Nigeria, there are no monitoring agencies. There are no monitoring agencies in Nigeria. When you give allocation, you need to monitor. Even if the person does not do it as perfect as you wanted, at least let's go around. Fashola will go around from one project to another. He has been so uplifted in mind. He has been so seriously working for the government or doing the needful, and as it is, and I believe Fashola is one of the examples. Well, people are commenting, people are reacting, and there is a whole lot of chaos here. Okay, people are just election never come, another they fight. They never even choose who will be president. None of the fight. Why? Well, let's laugh a little. Okay. Now, according to Rich Eluem, he said when Peter Obi said he'll dialogue with IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, and other agitators, your gullible follower said he's part of the separatist group. Why do you also want to dialogue with them? Desperation and confusion on your part. Wow. Again, this person says when Peter Obi said he'll be dialoguing with Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, and other agitators, APC supporters, gullible followers said he's part of the separatist group. That means they said Peter Obi, for him to be an Igbo man, speaking with his Igbo counterpart or fellow Igbo, they said he's also an agitator, or he's dining and whining with separatist group. He's not part of them. Why do you also want to dialogue with them? So Tinubu is dialoguing with them. That means Tinubu also is part of the separatist group. Well, this person is making points here, and I believe we need to talk about that as soon as yet. Someone said you cannot deceive IPOB with this your words. Tinubu should take note. Now, Tinubu takes note too. He does not take note. So, well, what will be will be. Definitely, I'm not saying Tinubu will become the president, and I'm not saying Tinubu wouldn't be the president. If God says he's going to be fine, because he's my favorite candidate and the next person in line. But as it is, he said he's a kingmaker. Do kingmaker become king? That's another question. Because Yoruba will say afobaje, one afobaje or injoba, and now he's the one directing one or two persons. You go to Oshun, you go to Ife, you go to Ibadan, you go to Ogun, you go this, go that, do this, do that. You understand? So it's the Jagaban issue. You have sit down and relax. Before people start seeing your fuck off, start seeing your mistake, they will not tell you, Tinubu and they shake. Tinubu, I spoke for 45 minutes. Tinubu should, as a president, as a leader, you should be able to speak for 2 days, not even 45 minutes, 2 days straight. Go and ask Peter Obi. Peter Obi is ready to speak for whatever is for whatever time. Ask Goodluck Jonathan, ask Joe Biden, ask Donald Trump. They don't even look at the book before they lay speech. Tinubu does that also, but is weak in nature, and that is not a good sign for Tinubu, because he's an old man. Let him sit down and listen, watch. You understand? He should just be like the godfather that he is and keep watching how the government is going. He shouldn't stress himself. Well, this way I'm going to draw the curtain. I like to share views in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. And also don't forget to share this news so that others can be aware. May God bless you. Thanks for listening, and God bless.